going to do chicken pilau, and here's my chicken, and I'm about to season it. Suppose you can season it in advance. So let's get on and just throw some seasoning in. Yeah, I think I measure it for your for the purpose of what we're doing here. I'll measure it. So I'm going to put lots more seasoning on when this is cooking. Okay, so I'll put one of Everday. Aromat. Should put some all-purpose. I tend to always prefer to use the Gracie's products. Kind of rely on them, and I know what I'm using. Okay, so I'll just season that because there's lots more seasoning to go on it when it's been cooked. Just seasoning my chicken. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Notice how I'm squeezing the chicken. As always, inform you that you should do that. If you're going to start to season at such a late stage. Alternatively, season the night before. Onions and garlic. That's before. The recipe will be in the description box. Okay. So as I said, I had to take down my video, so let's hope I'm following this recipe according to plan. So, as I always said, squeezing all the ingredients. Okay. Just to remind you, because I didn't want to get copyright strike. So, quick story, family. Okay, so I went back to Jamaica when I was about 19, and my mother was cooking some pork. Now, she didn't eat pork, and she had the most gorgeous pork ever. And you know why? She had burned the sugar, and it was absolutely delicious. So this is what I'm going to do for you now. I'm going to for browning. I'm browning sugar, by the way, and that is coriander, also on the plate. Browning the sugar acts as a colouring for the meat, chicken. Brown that into paste. At this point, you have to ensure that the burner is up quite high. There's quite a bit of heat under it, under the saucepan, so that you can generate that heat to burn the sugar into a paste. I let the camera roll and not to speed it up so that you can actually see the process. It doesn't take that long, but you have to keep at it and ensure it gets to that particular point where it doesn't burn too much. Because if it does burn, the food will taste bitter. If it burns too much, actually. So you have to get it to that actually right point. Yeah. Then I'm going to just drop my chicken pieces in now. Shake off all the seasoning. I'll just turn it down a little bit. And it's up and burning. It's actually too hot. That's why I shifted it off the stove, for it to cool down a little bit. So folks, I'm just really getting quite fed up of copyright, so From now on, I'm really not going to use any music. For now anyway, until I investigate really what's going on. So adding all my chicken pieces. Oh boy, look how pretty that looks. Yeah? Looking really pretty. Then I'm going to add a couple cups of boiling water into this. I think just over a cup for now. That's fine. Here's my coconut cream, coconut milk. So I'm going to add half a tin. There. Add a little bit more. Yeah, coconut milk. This is some ground coriander. Everything will be in the description box anyway. This is some ground coriander. You put thyme. I'm going to season it up well because you want it to come out really nice. What I have here is some chicken Knorr's stock cube. Yeah? So I'm going to put some of that in. I think what I'll do is I'll dissolve them all in here, because if not, some stock cubes, chicken stock cube, Okay, so what I've decided to do here is to dissolve all the chicken stock cube in the container, because what will happen is that when it's cooked, you may find that all the stock cubes clump together, which of course is going to ruin the taste. So this is what I've decided to do. Okay, so I've mixed the stock. I'm adding all my seasoning now. This recipe really does need a lot of attention. Delicious when it's done, but it is a long process. See how the gravy is getting lovely and thick. Just put some fresh tomatoes in as well. Chicken. So after adding my tomatoes, just cover the saucepan and let all the ingredients infuse together before adding my rice. I'm adding a little brown in because the last time when I made it, my daughter said to me, well, that's not how Bernie makes it. It's normally darker. Add in some garlic. Just a little of tomato ketchup. For this recipe, I'm going to use brown rice, okay, because I don't have any basmati left, so I'm just going to use a brown rice. which is better for us anyway. I used to like brown rice before, but then I was staying with somebody at one point, and they didn't used to like it when it starts to cook. They said the brown rice was smelly. So I stopped cooking brown rice. I'm sorry I did, because I mean it's really better for you really than all the other rice, white rice. So this is cooking quite quickly, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to add my rice. So I've washed my rice. I don't have any water. It's going to take a long time to cook, because brown rice takes longer to cook. And it's good for you. So let's see. I hope it doesn't taste like bulgur, because I don't like bulgur. There. A big old pot. So I don't have to cook for days. Just turning, ensuring that all the lovely sauce get evenly distributed. So I'm going to add my Scotch bonnet pepper. Didn't want to add it before because I don't want it to burst open. Definitely not. Okay, let's have a look and see how it's doing. Over to here. Okay, it's so wet. As I said, I know it's going to take a long time. Look, because it's brown rice, it's going to take a long time. Oh my gosh. Not anywhere near cooking. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some foil on it and let it steam. I decided to put cling film instead. This rice is still hard. Should be done by now, hopefully. Because I am now quite hungry. Okay. So, this is the brown rice. Takes forever to cook. Let me taste it. Cover it now. So let's have a look at it. This is actually taking a very long time to cook. Try this again. This is ridiculous. So put it back to steam. Here we go again. Okay, I'll give it another half an hour. Chicken pilau. Add in a little bit more water because it's really quite tough. Let's see what the next half an hour will do. Extra brown rice. So this is it. This time I know it's for real. This must be it. Brown rice. OMG. You cannot cook this if you're in a hurry. You cannot cook this if you're in a hurry. Definitely not. So this is it. All done. Yeah. And this is my pilau. All done now. My pilau. So I'm going to tuck into this now.
and
This was quite ridiculous though. Bought from one of the major food chain, this rice. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. See you next time. Moral of this story is never cook this menu with brown rice. It was terrible. Had it been white rice, it would have cooked a long time ago. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll tell you one thing, I'll never ever cook this brown rice again.